Okay, this is the electric service panel video, and we're in the garage. This is south wall, south interior wall, and we have two 200 amp breaker boxes, and then we have a sub panel, and the grounding is properly labeled in here. The main neutrals are wrapped with white tape. That's good. Now let's see what we got. This is called bundling. Bundling. See, we have these open knockouts so we can bring L1 and L2 in. And that's the same. And these, we don't know where it's coming in, so we have several of them. Then we have all these smaller knockouts. Those are for these wires. Because you're only supposed to bring 2 cables in at a time. But that's inconvenient.
Hi there.
Hello?
Did the house sell?
I'm working.
Did the house sell?
I don't know. I'm just, somebody paid me to look at it.
Oh, okay.
So somebody just paid me to look at it.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir.
I live next door, so.
Excellent. I'm recording video and you kind of interrupted my workflow.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So thank you, though. Okay, where was I? So we have these smaller knockouts, and you're only supposed to bring 2 cables in at a time. Now, everybody does this. We did it at my house. I get that. It's quicker, it's faster. And you probably never have a problem with it. I get that too. I hate discounting my work. I really hate discounting my work. But to do it right, you're supposed to bring them in these. And it's probably going to be more trouble than it's worth to fix, to be honest. But that's what I'm here for. If these panels were installed today, then you would have little rubber boots on these. This is a safety feature, so I'm going to say it on the report, but it wasn't required when it was built. So, and the grounding location is labeled. Now, these cables are not supposed to be in direct contact with the panel cover. They're not. They're not supposed to be touching the panel cover. So we got a problem there. No problem here. Problem there. And then what we have here is these are the air conditioning units, and these are white hots. Those are no longer neutrals because it's 220 volt system. 220 volt system over here is probably for the sub panel. So what happens when you have these, like this is supposed to be wrapped with black tape. If you don't know that that's a hot wire, you don't belong in this panel. I get that. But they are supposed to be wrapped with black tape. And then the cabinets, as they're installed on the walls, they're not supposed to be more than 1/8 of an inch gap. Not supposed to be more than an inch. I'm picky, I know. People pay me because I'm picky. I get it. I've been called worse than picky. Less than 1/8 of an inch gap. And then these panels, when they were installed, they were screwed in. Screws are tighter and faster, I get that. Screws are tighter and faster. But they're supposed to be nailed in because nails have more shear strength. More shear strength. So if the structure was to experience a tornado, for example, then these cabinets would stay in place, have a better chance of staying in place because they were nailed in rather than screwed in. Because screws are brittle and they pop. They don't have the same shear strength. So, not a lot going on in here, actually. It's laced up pretty well. You don't have some black tape. You got some wires touching. You got a little bundling. Everybody has that. A couple gaps. Again, not liking to discount my work, but they could have been installed a lot worse.